Coverage you can count on continues. This is News Channel 15's First News Weekend.
Well, parents teach their kids many lessons, but one of the most difficult is how to deal with tragedy. One local group is trying to help parents with this very difficult situation. It's called Erin's House for Grieving Children. And this morning, I'm pleased to be joined by Rachel Burkholder of Erin's House and the Teacher of the Year for Fort Wayne Community Schools, Laura McCoy. Ladies, thank you very much for coming in on this Sunday. First of all, for people that may not know, give us a brief overview of Erin's House.
Well, Erin's House for Grieving Children is just that. It's a grief center for children, teens, and young adults ages 3 to 30 that have experienced the death of a loved one.
And I know firsthand through some friends, unfortunately, that have used Erin's House. You guys do remarkable work.
Thank you.
Today, talk to me a little bit about the tie-in with schools and what you're talking about here.
Erin's House is here to support our whole community. So in doing that, we like to give some advice to teachers and parents, and also pair those up with the services that we provide. With parents and teachers, when they're dealing with a grieving student, we just ask that they communicate, not only with the child, but also the school, and use those concrete terms, such as death and dead. It just helps them acclimate better. And one of the most important tips we can give them is to listen to their children, and listen to their students and what they're saying and what they're experiencing and what they're struggling with. But ultimately, we want them to give them a safe place. And if that safe place is having a place they can go to in the classroom when they're experiencing a grief burst, you know, a little table in the corner, or even having a trusted adult that they can go to. But Laura can probably give some more perspective on the classroom setting, too.
Yeah, Laura, tell us a little bit about how those things can be applied.
Well, often, especially this time of year when there's been a loss over the summer, it's a really big change for a child to come back to school from so much family time and intense closeness to being separated again from their parents. So being understanding about the child maybe being in a different place. Also remembering that every child is different in the way they process their grief and the timeline for that, and that you may see nothing for a while and then you may see a lot of things that seem to be affecting them. We also find that one thing that really helps is to put your child in tune with who those adults are in the building that are especially equipped to help you. If they've never met the caseworker at your school, maybe to introduce them to them and sit down and have a meeting and say this is a safe place to go, and other adults and too that they can go to for that.
Such an important topic. Unfortunately, we don't have too much time to get to it all, but where can people get more information?
Always check out our website, erinshouse.org, or give a call to our office. We have several child grief specialists on staff that we're happy to talk with anybody that has just general questions or even specific information about our Erin's House program. So just give us a call.
All right, great information. Thank you both for coming in this Sunday morning.